Whether this is your first time playing blackjack or whether you're a veteran, the most important thing before learning to count cards is understanding the rules of the game. So we're going to go over some of the basics. Now the goal of the game is to get the closest to 21 without going over. Here we have all the spades in a deck, and you can see that we have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Now all of these cards are the value that's expressed on the actual card. So a 2 is worth 2 and a 5 is worth 5. Now 10, Jack, King, and Queen are all worth 10. An ace is a little different in that it has two values. It's either a 1 or an 11. So if we have an ace and a 7 here, this could be worth 8 or 18. In blackjack terms, we call that a soft 18, which indicates that it could be both values. Here we have a blackjack table. Inside these squares, the players are going to place their bets. The dealer will then give each player 2 cards face up, and they're going to give themselves 1 card face down and 1 card face up. Now this player has the choice. He can either hit or stand or double down. What he's going to do in this scenario is he's going to hit. So he gets a 5, he gets 21. So he's not going to take any more cards and he's going to stand. This player has a 14. He's going to hit against the dealer's 10 and he gets an 18. Now that's not the best hand, but he's not going to take the chance of taking another card either. At this point, the dealer is going to flip their whole card over to reveal that they have a 19. Now since 19 is closer to 21 than 18, this player will lose their bet. But since this player has 21, which is the closest to 21 you can get, and the dealer does not have a 21, they will get paid the amount that they bet. Let's go over one more hand of blackjack. So the players have their bets in the squares, and the dealer deals out 2 more cards to each player. So this player has a 14 against a dealer 7, so he is going to take a hit, and he gets a 9, which gives him a total of 23. So he busted because he went over 21. So what happens then is you automatically lose the hand and you lose your bet. Now this player has a 16. He does not want to risk busting, so he decides to stand. The player will flip over his whole card and see that he has a total of 17. So because this player is not as close to 21 as the dealer, he will lose his bet and the hand as well. So the final concept we're going to look at will show you what a push is and how blackjacks get paid out. So we are going to put more bets in the squares, and the players will each be dealt 2 cards. The dealer gets their up card. This player has a 20, so he is not going to hit that. He will stand that. This player has a blackjack, which once the dealer checks their whole card and sees that they do not have a blackjack, this player will get paid out 3-2, which means that they will get an extra 150% of their bet, or an extra half of their bet. So if they bet 4 chips, they will get 6. The dealer will flip his whole card over and reveal that he has a 20 as well. So for the player and the house here, no money will exchange hands. This is called a push because it's essentially a tie, and it means that no one wins or loses any money. Now the point of blackjack is to get closer to 21 than the dealer without going over 21. If you go over 21, you automatically lose. Now in order to do that, you can either always hit or stand, and in some cases, you'll have the option to double down, to split, or to take insurance. Now we're going to spend a little bit of time in these next clips explaining exactly what those things are and how to do them.